Here are 13 easy ways to get more protein in your diet. You have to take in protein all day long, not just at dinner, if you want to maximize your gains. In a University of Texas study, researchers found that muscle protein synthesis, the driving force behind your muscle growth, was 25% greater when people ate protein throughout the day, 30 grams of protein per meal, compared to those who ate a bulk of their protein at dinner, 10 grams for breakfast, 15 grams for lunch, and 65 grams for dinner. If you want to maximize your gains and keep your hunger in check, get your fix by sneaking more protein in throughout the day. Refer to these 13 tips when you need a fast and convenient way to bump your intake. 1. Power up your peanut butter. Your average spoonful of peanut butter is a great way to get some protein on its own, but if you want to go all out, Power Butter can double your intake, says Jim White, RDN, spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. 2 tablespoons of the stuff will get you 16 grams of protein compared to the 7 grams you'd find in a typical serving of peanut butter. 2. Prep hard-boiled eggs. Don't underestimate the convenience of hard-boiled eggs. Boil a bunch in advance and keep them in your fridge so you have a quick add-on option to low-protein meals, says Aragon. Adding just a couple of hard-boiled eggs into your salad or as a side to your sandwich can increase your protein intake by 12 to 14 grams. 3. Pick the right powder. Powders are a great way to pack in protein without dedicating a ton of time to meal prep. Plus, if you choose a high-quality powder, there's no difference in how it impacts your muscle growth or retention compared to other high-quality protein sources, like eggs, meat, and fish. 1 scoop has 20 to 25 grams of protein, about the same amount as 3 to 4 ounces of meat. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, Raw Fusion, a mix of plant-based protein, is a great option. Plus, it's a simple way to switch things up if you get tired of whey, Aragon says. Once you've found a powder that works for you, throw a scoop into one of these smoothie recipes for a quick meal on the go. 4. Load up on quinoa. If you're into stir-fry or burrito bowls, swap out your rice or noodles for quinoa, says Carrie Gons, RDN, author of The Small Change Diet. Half of a cup of these grain-like seeds will get you 4 grams of protein and nearly 3 grams of fiber. That's compared to only 2 grams of protein and less than 1 gram of fiber you'd get from regular white rice. 5. Go nuts with granola. Granola is a great way to add crunch to your oatmeal or yogurt, but most store-bought versions are heavy on carbs and light on protein. Enhance your favorite mix by adding a handful, or about 1/4 cup, of nuts like peanuts or almonds to your serving, suggests White. This boosts your favorite granola. White recommends the Bare Naked granola, which already contains 4 grams of protein per serving, by 7 grams of protein. Want to go all out and make your own? Check out this easy homemade granola recipe and add an extra half cup of nuts to increase the whole mix by 15 to 18 grams of protein. 6. Try the best bar ever. Keep a stash of protein bars handy if you tend to get hungry in the afternoon. Be cautious here, many protein bars are just candy bars in disguise and come loaded with sugar and empty calories. Aragon recommends the best bar ever. It's created with a blend of whey, casein, and whole food ingredients like nuts. It packs in 20 grams of protein. 7. Sub the sour cream. A baked potato isn't the same without sour cream, but you can barely notice the difference when you use plain Greek yogurt instead, says Chris Moore, PhD, RD. You'll get 3 to 4 extra grams of protein in a couple of tablespoons, a punch of probiotics for your gut health, and save yourself unnecessary calories, too. 8. Dip with the right chips. Substitute your greasy potato chips for a handful of alternative chips made completely from beans, suggests Marie Spano, RD, a sports nutritionist for the Atlanta Hawks. Just a couple of ounces of these chips yield 10 grams of protein. That's compared to the measly 4 grams regular potato chips would offer. Plus, they're also full of fiber, which helps keep you feeling full so you don't overdo it, she says. 9. Treat your sweet tooth. While yogurt will never replace ice cream, it can still satisfy your cravings for dessert. This sweet treat will serve you about 35 grams of protein. Mix half a cup of part skim ricotta and half a cup of Greek yogurt with a tablespoon of honey. Top it off with 1/4 cup of walnuts. You can also go with 1/2 or 2/3 cup of berries instead of the honey for added nutrients, suggests Aragon. 10. Perfect your pasta. If you're really craving pasta, opt for one made from black beans and other legumes. Your average serving of white spaghetti serves up about 7 grams of protein, but a couple of ounces of black bean spaghetti will bump you up to 25 grams. Pair it with this homemade pesto recipe and you've got the perfect dinner. 11. Say cheese. There are some benefits to eating full-fat cheese, so sprinkle some shredded Parmesan onto salad, pasta, or any other of your favorite dishes to punch up the protein, flavor, and calcium. 3 tablespoons of shredded Parmesan will add nearly 6 grams of protein to your meal. 12. Top your salads with edamame. Gans recommends adding these green soybeans to any salad to make it more filling. Just 1 cup of edamame will add a whopping 18 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber to your meal. It tastes great as an appetizer, too. Try this recipe to give it punch of flavor. 13. Sprinkle in some seeds. If you like to keep things simple with cereal in the morning, adding in hemp seeds is a mindless way to up your protein intake. 3 tablespoons will get you 10 grams of protein. Combine that with the 8 grams of protein you're already getting from your milk and 5 to 9 grams in a healthy cereal and you may actually stay full till lunch. Optimal health is a state of existence where all of the body's functions operate in perfect harmony, a symphony of the factors that make it whole. So what do you want to achieve with your body? You're standing at a crossroad and you're facing 2 choices. Option 1: continue eating 100 grams plus per day of protein and only digest a small portion of it, keeping muscle gains slower than a drunk turtle. Option 2: improve the digestion of protein, and dramatically boost the amino acids in your bloodstream, making it easier to put on muscle than ever before. So, if you want to build bigger, stronger muscles and experience the healthy high-performance edge that will dramatically increase your protein absorption and synthesis, optimize the value and effectiveness of the protein you are consuming, cleanse your gut, and eliminate constipation, excess gas and acid reflux and speed up your recovery from tough workouts by 75%, then click the link below this video for my #1 recommendation.